This video is sponsored by Hooks and Needles, but more about them later. Hi friends! I'm flying to Malta and I'm taking you guys with me. I'm going there with my friend Magda, she's also Polish, and it's going to be a fun girls trip. It's going to be a knitting trip as well, because I'm taking with me my latest project. It's going to be a sweater. This is the yarn I'm going to be taking. I already started a little bit of the panel and this is how it looks like. So my plan is to finish the panel. I have here metal needles. I will take my bamboo/plastic needles just to be sure. So I think that's it for now. I'm leaving today. I know that I need to pack myself because I haven't.
Been to California, never been to LA, so I'll stay home and write these songs, pretend I'll make it someday.
So we are at our hotel and this is our room and this is the view.
So I'll lay here, watch the ceiling fan go round and round.
On the first day, we're visiting Valletta.
And it's always gone too fast, like a trip.
We started sightseeing in this park that had a botanic garden, but unfortunately only open on Thursdays from 9:30 to 11 if anyone's interested.
I can't swallow.
My first impression, lots of cats. Clean, sunny, warm. It looks like people live a slow life. We came here on Sunday before St. Patrick's Day and we stumbled upon people celebrating, which was really interesting for me because I've never seen people actually celebrating. I've just seen it online.
Finally getting married to an angel in human form, but I still think about Nashville. We're staying here the right call, and it's always gone too fast, like a trip to the beach or the life of James Dean, and it kills me to think I'm avoiding the pill I can't swallow.
Now we're taking a break to talk about today's sponsor, which is Hooks and Needles. If you love knitting, crocheting or amigurumi, you have to check out Hooks and Needles. Every month they send you a box with everything you need to start and finish one of 3 projects. You get high quality yarn, all the supplies you need, plus patterns and video tutorials to guide you through the project. And you can choose from beginners projects all the way up to advanced levels. You can also choose from different boxes, crocheting and amigurumi boxes. I already worked with a different box from Hooks and Needles and I can actually say that it was really nice to work with. I absolutely loved the high quality yarn and each box comes with an extra gift. This month it's these gorgeous scissors. If you would like to try it out, head to hooksneedles.com or click the link in my description. Also, don't forget to use my code Alicia20 to get 20% off your first box. Thank you Hooks and Needles for sponsoring this video. So this is the end of day 1. I just thought maybe I should give you an update because I noticed that I'm not really talking during the videos and I thought maybe it will be nice. So today we actually visited Valletta, which is the capital of Malta, and it was really pretty. It was just like a old city kind of vibe, and right now I'm recording in the bathroom. Magda went to sleep, like she's reading a book, and I don't want to interrupt her. And also I kind of still feel a little bit weird speaking to a camera near other people. So yeah, this is the shower. It's actually not that late, it's 8, but tomorrow we are waking up early because we're going to go see cliffs, and those cliffs are on the other side of the island, so we have to like travel there, and we're going to spend the whole day there. Yeah, we are also kind of tired because we didn't sleep that much. Yeah, see you tomorrow. First we visited Blue Grotto, which are sea caves on the south coast of Malta. It's 6 caves in total, and you can visit them by a boat, which we will do. This is the most famous view of them.
Down here, please. Lady there, okay? Yes, yes. One there, please. Live jacket, please.
I read online that it's best to visit them before noon, and it has to do with the sunlight, because the sun rays illuminate the caves the prettiest before noon. So we were there at 10, and there was a line, but it went incredibly fast. It's called Blue Grotto because the water reflects shades of blue on the cave walls and ceilings. And because I'm a little geography nerd, I'm gonna share what I learned about its formation and geology. So the cliffs are limestone, and the force of the sea carved those caves and sculpted the famous arch. The waters are also crystal clear, and it looked really good even without filters. Oh, okay.
To są hidden gems.
Hidden gems? Because we're not supposed to be here, I think.
Why not? I was invited here by the boat driver.
I think he likes you. Told us that we should go here to swim, but I don't know. You can go first. Then we took a bus to Dingli Cliffs. In the evening we had some time to visit Rabat and Mdina, which are located somewhere in the middle of the island. And if you're wondering why there are British phone boxes, it's because Malta used to be a British colony, and that's why people speak English here, and also Maltese. First we visited Medina, which used to be the capital city. Why are we whispering? It's also known for being a city of silence. It's because it's very quiet here. It's a rule not to disturb inhabitants. About 300 people live here today, so very little, but also the city is very small. Here I tried speaking the international cat language, which is ps, 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 but the Maltese cats don't care. They only come to you if you have cat food, which is understandable. Once I was carrying a bag of crisps, and when I turned around I saw a cat following me because of the noises the bag was making. It probably thought the bag was cat food, and I wish I had something to give him. On the third day, we took a ferry to Gozo, another island in Malta. The ferry shuttles from Valletta to Mgar. Here's my breakfast and lunch. And this is our ferry. If you want to travel by the public transport on Gozo and see all the sights, first you have to go to Victoria, and from there you can get basically anywhere. So first we chose to visit Inland City and Blue Hole. The view was really interesting, small lakes in rock. The Blue Hole is a perfect place for scuba diving. It has a maximum depth of 60 meters. I'd love to try scuba diving someday, but so far I'm scared. I'm perfectly fine here on the shore, watching a family of ants doing something. I don't know what, but it's interesting. Then after the Inland Sea and the Blue Hole, we went back to Victoria to go to Sanap Cliffs. And to go there, we went through Kantra Valley. This is a place where we made a mistake because we thought these were Sanap Cliffs, and they were not. Sanap Cliffs were further east, but I just completely forgot and I didn't check it on the map because it's another story, but for some reason my phone data doesn't work on Malta sometimes, so we never reached Sanap Cliffs. We just went back because we mistook the other cliff for that. But now I know it was for the good that we spent less time here than we should have, and you're gonna find out why later in the video, but I'm just gonna say we were extremely lucky with this mistake. And yeah, I burned my scalp. Now we're going to the last location in Gozo, which is Ghasri Valley or Asri Valley, I'm not sure how to pronounce it. To get there, you have to walk a bit downhill, like 20 minutes, but it's so worth it. We were so lucky that almost no one was here. It's a gorge like limestone valley, and you can dive and bathe here, of course, but I'm just so happy that nobody bathed in March because it looks so beautiful, so natural without any people. And now, why we were so lucky to miss Sanap Cliffs. It's because we had tickets for ferry back at 7:45 p.m. but we were done with visiting everything an hour earlier. So we asked if we can get on the earlier ferry, and they let us. It turned out that ferry was the last one that day because the wind was so strong. They cancelled ferries for the rest of the day and the day after, so we would have had to find a place to stay for the 2 nights. Also, our trip back wasn't so pleasant. I am a sailor. I don't know if I can say that, but I just know how to sail. So technically I know how boats work. But I have to tell you that I was so scared. I've never felt this scared before. Being on that ferry felt like being on a roller coaster. While it was funny for the first 5 minutes, it quickly became a nightmare for the passengers. At least half of people there were seasick. People were crying. I knew we were going to be fine because the staff was calm. You couldn't stand up to go to the bathroom because the boat was moving so much you'd fall immediately. In this situation, to avoid being sick, it's better to close your eyes, ears and nose if possible. Usually the best way is to look at the horizon, but it was dark outside. On the 4th day we visited Marsaxlokk, which is a small traditional fishing village. We've looked at some souvenirs, homemade food. We've tried a sweet, very sweet cone with pistachio cream. It was amazing, but also kind of expensive compared to other food on Malta. I loved the cat houses with the sign to be careful around here. Then we walked to St. Peter's Pool. It's a bay, perfect for diving and bathing. We were there on the windy day, so it would be extremely dangerous to bathe there now, but I really liked the sound of the sea and it just looked really peaceful. There was also a beach with holes in the water. I found another lizard. I don't know what that was, but it was slow, and lizards are usually fast. Oh, hey guys, I haven't noticed you there. So I am back from my trip and I'm gonna be honest, I didn't need that much, and I'm not going to compare how the project looked like before I went to this trip to how it looks like now, because it's kind of embarrassing. Our trip was packed with activities every day. We just didn't have time. Every day we had something to do, and every day I was carrying my project with the yarn in my backpack, but I just didn't take it out. So I am making up for this, so you're not disappointed. About the trip, it was amazing. I mean, you could probably see how it was like. It was really great and I would like to do this more often in the future. Next trip, I think it would be Copenhagen, because I've never been to Copenhagen, and I've been living here in Denmark for almost 2 years, and that is embarrassing. And Copenhagen is known to have a lot of knitting stores, like yarn stores, and I just seen a lot of knitting girlies making vlogs there. I've already changed my needles to the metal ones, because after knitting with metal ones for not a long time, for like a few weeks, I can feel the difference, and the difference is huge. I'm not going back to wooden needles, but I have to say that I'm so happy I fixed my sleeping schedule. I did, because every day we were waking up at 7. We were so tired after the day that we were going to sleep at 10. And today, even though I didn't have to wake up in the morning at all, I woke up at 7. Like, just like that. I just woke up at 7, which is crazy. It's Sunday. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this vlog, and if you did, consider subscribing. And if you want to, you can check out my Instagram, where I posted a lot of photos from Malta. I added a little bit of a spam, but I think that's okay. I don't care. It was beautiful. So see you in the next video. Bye!